What's up, guys? My name is Pete, and I'd like to welcome you to another edition of Phipps Tips. In today's episode, we're going to take a look at the overall market. We're going to check out its top performers. We'll have a look at the day's biggest winners and its biggest losers. We got a news article today, guys. Bithumb's hack. $31 million worth of crypto being siphoned away from the exchange, and how that caused the Bitcoin price to plummet. Only $200. And then we're going to wrap it all up with a little bit of Bitcoin technical analysis, guys. All that and more coming up. Stay tuned. We're on CoinMarketCap.com, guys. The market cap currently sitting at $289.9 billion with a 24-hour trading volume of just shy of $13 billion, and Bitcoin dominance checking in at 40.0%. Of our top five, guys, we have Bitcoin up just 0.5% today. Ethereum up just 0.5% today. Ripple down less than 1% today. Bitcoin Cash down less than 0.5% today. And EOS down just under 1% today. So what that means, guys, is just a little bit of sideways movement after the fuddy news from yesterday. But we're going to check out what's moving and shaking versus Bitcoin. Today we have Enigma on top, up 14.75% against Bitcoin. IOST up 13.5%. Ethereum Classic up 6.19%. MOAC up 4.26%. And Basic Attention Token up 3.61% against Bitcoin today, guys. Our gainers and losers for the day. We have Phantom Coin up 98.71%. One World up 48.01%. Envian up 41.81%. Runners up 33.5%. And YoCoin up 31.06% on the day, guys. Our biggest losers. Our number one biggest loser is Merc, down 65.86%. Fargo Coin down 37.54%. Lala World down 23.5%. Starcoin down 22.77%. And Penta down 21.76% on the day, guys. That is our top gainers and our top losers on the day. We're going to go ahead and move into our news article today, guys. Bithumb, $31 million worth of cryptocurrency hacked. What we know and what we don't. Stay right there, guys. We'll get right on into it. Bithumb's $31 million cryptocurrency exchange hack. What we know and what we don't. On Wednesday, that would be today, roughly 35 billion Korean won, around 31 million USD, in cryptocurrency was stolen by hackers from the South Korea-based exchange Bithumb. Although the breach may not be as severe as the $530 million hack of Coincheck Exchange earlier this year, the fact that Bithumb now ranks as the 6th biggest trading venue in the world still marks it as a notable and worrying incident. While more details about the heist have surfaced in the hours following the event's confirmation, providing a glimpse into Bithumb's internal operations, some important questions about the hack still remain unanswered. Here's what we know about the hack so far, and some details we still don't. What we know? XRP was compromised. While Bithumb has not yet disclosed full details on the stolen coins, news emerged following the hack that XRP, the native token of the XRP ledger and the world's third largest cryptocurrency, has been targeted, according to a report from CoinDesk Korea. Based on data from CoinMarketCap, Bithumb accounted for 10% of the global trading volume of XRP over the last 24 hours, with a total of $32 million worth changing hands. Bithumb has so far not responded to CoinDesk's request for comment. The IT improvement failed, guys. While Bithumb officially confirmed the breach early Wednesday morning local time, it appears that security issues were already drawing attention from the exchange at least several days ago. According to the follow-up report from CoinDesk Korea, Bithumb conducted a security enhancement checkup on June 16th, just days before the confirmed hack. The exchange explained at the time, recently, the number of unauthorized access attempts has increased. As such, an urgent server checkup was conducted to strengthen the security of all systems. At the time, Bithumb had also started moving users' assets to a cold wallet to store cryptocurrencies in a more secure offline environment. The CoinDesk Korea report indicated that the hack comes at times when Bithumb is spending 10 billion won, or around $9 million US dollars, annually on security measures. Another report from Yonhap further suggests that Bithumb beefed up its security measures by implementing a so-called 557 regulations last month. Under this requirement, at least 5% of a financial institution's staff should be IT specialists. Among those 5% should focus on information security, while at least 7% of the firm's total budget should be on information security. The report from Yonhap stated that 21% of Bithumb's employees are technology specialists as of May, and 10% of those are responsible for information security. Further, about 8% of the annual spending budget is used for data protection activities. Although Bithumb appears to have fulfilled the 557 requirements, the report said the fact that it has 300 employees means it may not be able to cope with the increasing amount of trading volume and user numbers on its platform. So what happens? Government weighs in. An hour before Bithumb confirmed the hack on its website and official Twitter account, the exchange reported the case to the Korean Internet and Security Agency, KISA, or KISA, a government organization that supervises internet and cybersecurity issues in the country. An official from KISA said a dedicated analysis team is currently in the process of investigating the hack. As of press time, the agency has not yet disclosed any details on the investigation so far. Bithumb, however, will be refunding its users. Immediately after announcing the hack, Bithumb confirmed it will pay back victims using its own reserves. Industry experts later weighed in, including Bitcoin pioneer Charlie Shrem, who praised the move despite the unwelcomed incident. He is quoted as saying, "Bithumb hacked for 30 million, but covering all losses. Our industry is getting better and stronger." In addition, Litecoin creator Charlie Lee also commented that he believes the smart move is to keep on exchange coins that you are actively trading. It's best to withdraw right away after trading. And what that jumbled mess of nonsense means, guys, from Charlie Lee, is if you're trading a coin and you're actively trading it, keep it on the exchange. Otherwise, pull them out and put them into a wallet. That is the smartest thing that you can possibly do. Because, guys, these sort of attacks are getting more and more frequent. At the time, Bithumb later announced that it would repay each victim with 100,000 Korean won each, an amount about $85. This is not the first time that Bithumb was reportedly hacked. As previously reported by CoinDesk, the platform was compromised last year with as many as 30,000 users impacted. Bitcoin's price dips by only $200. According to the data of CoinDesk, the price of Bitcoin dropped nearly $200 to a daily low so far and is sitting at $6,561 after an hour that Bithumb initially published the statement. As of press time, the price had bounced back to $6,600 roughly. In addition, as Bithumb has so far only suspended assets deposits and withdrawals, trading activity on the exchange actually appears to be increasing since the news broke. Based on data from CoinMarketCap, 24-hour trading volume was initially seen around $350 million at the time of the news and later climbed to $380 million around noon local time on Wednesday. As of press time, Bithumb still remains the 6th largest platform globally. Now, guys, what we don't know is the extent of the breach. It appears that XRP is one of the assets stolen in the hack, yet it's still unclear at the moment if other assets have been taken and in what quantities. In addition, it's also not clear the number of users on Bithumb that have been impacted. In its announcement, Bithumb refrained from disclosing these details, adding that it may disclose the hacked tokens today. it has not made any statement on that since the press time. Further, it's not publicly known at this time which wallet addresses the hacked cryptocurrencies have been sent to, or whether any have been liquidated or not. Currently, there are over 37 cryptocurrency assets on Bithumb that are available for trading against the Korean won. Among them, EOS and Tron together account for over half the total trading volume on Bithumb, at 31% and 22% respectively. The cause of the breach? At this stage, Bithumb has not officially announced what exactly allowed the hackers to access its system, nor has it proved an estimate time on when the asset deposit and withdrawals will resume. Currently, the Cybersecurity Division of South Korea's National Police Agency has sent 7 investigators to Bithumb's office in Seoul to conduct interviews and inspect servers, according to a report from Yonhap. However, the news agency cited anonymous sources from the industry that malicious emails had been sent to Bithumb users earlier this month. This possibly led to the hack, as hackers would be able to obtain account information if users clicked on the links inside the phishing email. It remains to be seen whether more details on the cause will be forthcoming as the investigations by the firm and the authorities continue. The regulatory situation, however, Bithumb's hack marks the second cyber incident in crypto industry in South Korea in recent days, and its second in less than a year. Less than 2 weeks ago, a breach at CoinRail is thought to have seen $40 million worth of cryptocurrency stolen, while last year, a hack of the Ubit exchange notably led the exchange filing for bankruptcy. Apart from requiring domestic exchanges to enforce a real name verification process, financial watchdogs in South Korea have not yet made any concrete move in regards to regulating exchanges in legal framework. It remains to be seen whether the Financial Services Commission will take a similar stance to its counterpart in the neighboring Japan. Following the notable hack of Mt. Gox in 2014, which was the largest cryptocurrency exchange at the time, regulators in Japan moved to launch a legal framework in 2017 that would allow the authorities to issue licenses to qualifying exchanges. So guys, what do you think? Do you think that these exchanges are not taking their security serious enough? I mean, like this article has said, in the last 2 months, there's just been a bombardment of hacks, not just against exchanges. EOS, the platform there was hacked, which, or I'm sorry, it wasn't EOS, it was Verge, not EOS. Verge currency was hacked. Their platform was hacked, and millions and millions of dollars worth of Verge or XVG was stolen. I think that instead of, just trying to shove these cryptos out and as fast as possible, and get the ball rolling, these companies, they really, really, really need to focus on security. I keep all of my crypto, well, not all of it, but most of them are in a wallet, offline, in a laptop that I keep offline completely. The only time that I ever hook it on, put it on my network, is when I am sending more crypto into that wallet. Otherwise, it stays off the network entirely, just so I know that those coins are safe. I've got enough money invested into this market that I don't want to see just random jerk from, China or Korea or, even the US, some guy in his basement trying to steal my hard-earned money because he's a lazy douchebag. It just drives me nuts, guys. It drives me nuts how, this world is, it's littered with scumbags, guys. It is littered with scumbags. So, take your stuff serious. If you have money invested in this market, make sure that if you do leave it on exchange, you have your two-factor authentication enabled. The harder it is for these people to steal from you, the better. I mean, I'm to a point now, guys, where I just, like I said, I stick it onto a wallet that I don't even have hooked up to my network unless I actively hook it into my network. That way, I don't have to worry about these people stealing from me if I accidentally click on a phishing link in from an email that I got from, like UOB or let's say Bitfinex or whoever, it blows my mind, guys. It blows my mind. You hear about these horror stories constantly, but yet things like this still happen. Still happen. Let me know what you think, guys. I mean, how do you keep your crypto safe? I'd just love to hear what you guys have to say. Drop me a couple of comments down in the comment section, guys. We're going to move on to our technical analysis of Bitcoin. We've got a little bit of craziness going on there. We're going to see what we can see. Hang on. And here we are, guys, on the Bitcoin versus US dollar 4-hour scale using the Bitfinex exchange information. And as you can see, guys, I've pulled away all our drawing tools and indicators that I've had up for the past week or so, just so we can get a fresh look at what Bitcoin is doing today. We can see yesterday, how we were talking about how we had that bear or that bull flag going. Well, yesterday, in response to the Bithumb hack, you saw a huge, it wasn't huge, the price actually only dropped about $200, which I'm really surprised at. This right here, this whole plummeting, this had nothing, there was no FUD at all. This was just a dump. So, this right here, this little red candle, this shows me, guys, that people are getting numb, absolutely numb to the bull that is going on in crypto right now. Like, ever since the middle of January, whenever you see something good going in crypto, some great run, there is always some sort of news to bring us crashing down. Always. And, I'm a firm believer, a very firm believer, that all this news is staged. Like, they know, and by they, I mean the people in control of, the media and news outlets for cryptocurrency. And they're aware of what the news will do to the price. So they hold the news until, you see a kind of a run, and then they drop it, be it good news or bad news. Like this right here, this day right here, this candle right here, guys, was the candle that stated Ethereum was not a security. And what happened? Boom. We were sitting, just waiting for Bitcoin price to drop into the basement. We were just waiting for that to happen. And boom. All of a sudden, Ethereum is not a security, Bitcoin is not a security, and the price spiked. But we see this huge green wick, and what that tells me is people were waiting on that. They were waiting on that news. They knew it was coming, and once it did hit, they waited for the price to get to about $6,900 and then sold a lot. They brought the price back down to roughly $6,700, and here we just traveled sideways for about a day or two. And then yesterday, last night, around midnight Eastern, we had the dump. And so far, guys, like, the rebound has been spectacular. I can see now that this candle that we're printing now within like another 30 minutes or so it's bouncing back and forth between a red and green inverted hammer. And inverted hammers are always a reversal signal. Now I know, guys, I know what you're thinking, but B, you said that, you can't trust reversals and you can't trust Bitcoin, right? And you can't. I'll be the first to tell you, and I won't be the last, guys. This currency, or I should say this crypto asset, because it's not quite a currency yet, this crypto asset is manipulated constantly. Like I've told you in many videos, and I will continue to tell you until, Bitcoin is dethroned. Otherwise, guys, this is what we're going to see. We're going to see just crazy spikes out of nowhere. You're not going to be able to predict what Bitcoin does because, honestly, like the men and women in charge, and by in charge I mean that control most of Bitcoin, they don't want to make you rich. They're trying to make themselves rich. So, it's just something to keep in mind, guys. When you see like price fluctuations like this, the whole Bart Simpson thing, where we have these big candles, then we trail sideways for a while, and then another drop. And you see how it kind of looks like a Bart Simpson head there? That's basically what they're talking about. And, I mean, guys, it drives me crazy. But what we can see right now is if we are looking technically at Bitcoin, I want to grab our trend line. This. Upward trend. We see this. It's making higher lows, which is a good thing. It's a good sign so far. But don't hold your breath, guys, because honestly, we don't know what's going to happen. I mean, we've had great news that has not sent the price into this sky high at all. We've also had bearish news, which, hasn't really caused the price to plummet all too much. $200 price plummet from an exchange, not just any exchange, the 6th largest, being hacked and millions upon millions of dollars being stolen in crypto, and only a $200 hack, or only a $200 decrease in price. That tells me that people are becoming numb to FUD, and they're tired of hearing bad news in this space. I know for sure that I am as well, guys. I'm sick and tired of seeing the price go up only to have it plummet because, some perfectly timed crap news plummets the price. But anyway, guys, this is what I'm seeing. We're in an upward trajectory anyway. Hopefully it stays like this. I would love to see Bitcoin's price increase, as would everybody else, I'm sure. So, as always, we're on a wait and see. So, guys, that's going to do it for today's video. If you're still with me after all this time, hit that subscribe button as I try to post a video every single day, Monday through Friday. If you learned anything new today, hit that like button and share it with your friend. Your friends want to know all about crypto, send them this way, guys. But as always, guys, I'd like to thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.